we must rebuild. Mamoni of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the ul'dah dispatch yard. Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last part, we wandered around ul'dah, and kind of got a tour, and got all the Ethernet shards. So, let's continue the main story. Well, young'un, how are you finding our fine ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you venture beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. Dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gate and all staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come up it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you. Feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared to warn you. Alright, so I actually noticed that we also have a couple more side quests that are in here that either I missed before or just weren't available. Fantastic Voyage. Kekezani is a shirking duty and could do with a wake-up call. Sure, darling, you can come for a ride. Huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd you go? Oh, bugger, did me shift start already? The hell's with it? I'm bleeding exhausted anyway. Mind taking this to Gigi Nasu at the dispatch yard outside the city? He'll probably give you something for the trouble. Catch your breath. Alright, we're getting the rest of our level 5 here, apparently. Boto finds himself at a loss after realizing the package he carries is not his own. Pray let me catch my breath. I went all the way to Scorpion Crossing for a package, but only just now realized I've returned with the wrong one. The way back is so far. I can't. I simply can't. Would you mind? Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at Scorpion Crossing is missing this package. I have the breath left to tell you away. Go and see Mamisha. Alright, so we need to go find Mamishu before we head out, after I continue to run literally every single thing. So, I guess we're heading over. I'm just gonna go to the Cave Sultanate and walk back in. That's gonna be easier than actually walking all the way there. I say that, but I'm probably gonna end up in like 5 minutes of loading, knowing my luck, and gosh darn it, I need to check my mail. Okay, I'm doing that. As long as I don't remember where the Moogle is. I need to remember where the Moogle is. Oh no. I remember where it is in Gridania. I remember where it is elsewhere. I just don't remember where the ul'dah one is, like, ever. It's right there. Yeah, we're not near it anymore. Hello. Scorpion Crossing? The way couldn't be simpler. Pass through the gate and head west until you come upon it. Delivering the package, are you? In that case, you want to speak to Oswell when you arrive. So now we have to take this package to a place called Horizon. And then we also need to go to the ul'dah dispatch yard. So let's go ahead and take care of this Horizon place first. Which is actually just right out here. I say right out, just right out here. But, you know. Actually, it is just right out here. So, you may have heard some fireworks. There is an event currently going on. And oh, hey, look. Speaking of that symbol I mentioned in regards to our hunting log, star mammoths are on that list. Let's take us out some mammoths. So we need to kill 4. The amount you need to kill is gonna vary depending on what it is. It's all listed in there, but every time you kill one, it will pop up in your chat log saying, hey, yeah, by the way, you've killed this many. Also, now we're level 5, so we can actually equip that new gear. And we could also go get our quest, but since I'm already here, I am going to go ahead and just continue going where we need to. We also need to kill some Cactuars, which are right here. So, there is a handy little button here called Recommended Gear. And that will, oh, actually, I don't think I have my right size stuff on. That will, put you in what what is currently in your armory chest, which is your place for your equipment. That will equip what the game has determined is the best for you. It's generally pretty useful unless you're going, like, absolutely min-max end-game stuff, which I just don't do, so yeah. We need one more Cactuar here. So that finishes that up. We get 360 experience because we finished entry 3 for Pugilist. So some striking dummies here, just kind of a thing. There's various levels, tiers worth, but these let you just kind of like practice your attacks and stuff. Obviously not much to really practice at this level, but you know, it's gone. I just know it, gods, as if I had enough problems already. You took the wrong package, Botoff, you bloody oaf. I've got it right here. A Horizon package, you're a 12 cent. You spared me quite a headache, friend. Thank you. If only there weren't so many other misplaced shipments plaguing me these days. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this hempen tabard because, well, that is our best piece. So Oswald now has another quest for us. Nor rain, nor heat. Yeah, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night. Needs your help to locate a misplaced shipment. You've time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and find me my missing crates. The manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound for the East Aldenar Trading Company were included in the latest shipment of something I clicked. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find the crates, bring them to me. Okay, how about you, Guntram? So that... You see this little circle, red circle on the map? I didn't really explain this before, but that just means that your destination is somewhere in that circle. It doesn't always directly point you to where it needs to go. A dabble do, yeah? Man, saying that fast. The trader Cutram is fiercely ransacking his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who's misplaced something. No, this can't be happening. There's no time to send more, and no. You there. Please, you must help me. Go kill as many Cactuars as you must. Gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know my very life hangs in the balance. For the love of the gods, hurry, woman. Wow. For sure. So, let's go ahead and grab this cargo crate, because it's literally right here. And then we have another one right over there. We can see our Cactuars we need to kill. And we have to find the last one, which should be right up there. Since we're here, and yes, I do see that blue quest. Alright. Alright, so we got all the missing cargo crates. Let's just jump down. And... Did you find my crates? Yep. There was literally one, like, 5 feet from you, buddy. Great job, friend. These will make the next wagon thanks to you. The shipments never stop coming, day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? I haven't down the pipe with friends in weeks. Oh, you got another quest for me. I believe you can fly. So holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking. There's no end to it. I'm tired. So very tired. Say, friend, to a hard-working stranger, a kindness, would you? See this leather safe to keep poo at the Silver Bazaar? I call on myself, I haven't the time. I doubt these weary legs would carry me there, even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Can I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? Gods know you can find the beast around here easy enough. Kikipu's an old a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for, well, for far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well, is all. Okay, so we're off to go west for that, but let's hop to Ein. So this person actually has 2 quests for us. So it means you can just choose which one you want to start, and you can accept them both at the same time. So let's go with where the heart is, the Goblet. Has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Well, I've got 1,000 gil. Does that make me wealthy? No, it doesn't. Have you heard the news about the Goblet? All that quality land, so desperately coveted, is to be auctioned off to bidders regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... Beg your pardon, miss. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. But when you consider that ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they can do is get preferential treatment to hard-working ul'dahs like me. I've seen for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you, about the Goblet? My hands are full here. If you have a moment to head this way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames represented by the gates of, or in the Goblet, who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval of that much, I'm sure. And tipped off. I'm of Scorpion Crossing is worried about the conditions of her chocobo. Aw, poor slugger. You there, yes, you're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about Eorzea slaying beasts and finding treasure, that sort of thing? I have need of help. I must travel the horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo slugger won't move an ilm. I've tried to have a closer look, but saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers and lost my nerve. I love slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, would you? If you find the ladybug tug in there somewhere, kill the damn thing. Okay, slugger, let's help you out. I'll help you out here, bud. Quack, quack. Oh, hello, parasite ladybug. I am going to punch your wings? Face? Something? I don't know. There's a bucket between us. Alright, how you doing, slugger? Quack, 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 quack. Well, seems happy. Slugger says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. I was sure as son of it was a parasite ladybug. Must have left itself on somewhere along the road. How the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that size is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I just like to move on, put all this behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over land. These birds are great. I wish more folks would see that. Yeah. And now we have unlocked the lightning gauge. So the lightning gauge indicates amongst current amount of greased lightning, as well as the time remaining before the effect fades. Greased lightning is accumulated by exiting certain weapon skills, improving attack speed and damage dealt. So longer Pugilist increases in level, the amount of greased lightning that can be started at one time will increase to a maximum of 4 units. You can view the job gauge description anytime from action and trait. So that's because we have gained the ability Snap Punch. This is what we need Coral form for, and this will put us in Opal form, which will let us combo into Bootshine, which it now gains its bonus damage from the rear. So anyway, we need to kill some Cactuars. Let's take care of that. And maybe deal with... So yeah, now see we've got this flashing grease lightning sack, and well, that's all we can get right now is the one. I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of trailed off. Anyways, 4 Cactuars. We had known about this quest before. We had to kill 4 Cactuars for the hunting log. I mean, I'd done, proper research ahead of time, and that sounds like work, though. Like, I am very much a fly by the seats of my pants sort of LP, or at least I usually am. And I'm trying to just kind of make this like a chill, but at least somewhat informative Let's Play. Well, I also like rediscover how Realm Reborn has been like reworked, and then work into the later expansions, and like relive that basically. Have you brought the Cactuar blood? All 4 bottles. Show me. Phew, you saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to ul'dah and saw that all my bottles of broadside Han skin tonic were as empty as a Garlean promise. Looks as though the lids shook off in trance and the whole load spilled right out. I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on his delivery. Cactuar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely old town ladies will be none the wiser. Jeez. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Broadside Han skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in ul'dah would even know it was it from an ampoule of their own piss. Wow. Okay, that went in directions I did not expect. Let's go do this Goblet quest, which is the one I was like, wait, what the heck is down there? Oh yeah, it's that thing. So, let us go to where we see the giant flying bird, because there's a player just like sitting right outside of it. Alright. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this morn. Aye, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the Goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its walls, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the Goblet, a man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. Ah, but why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the Goblets, be with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. To proceed with the quest where the heart is the Goblet, you may visit any residential ward within the Goblet. Alright. Here, let us do that. So we'll just go to 1 first ward. So yeah, this is player housing. I do have a house over on Ultros on my main character, but that doesn't really help here. Especially because it's on Ultros, and I'm not on Ultros. So like, players can decorate them with a bunch of different things, both inside and out. Yeah. And also free companies can own land as well. I did turn off housing cutscenes, but it may not... Yeah, it's gonna play because I haven't seen it before. I was trying to avoid that. I was like carefully by my keyboard trying to wait, and it's just like, oh look, there's a giant thing there. Okay. So like I said, you can kind of see what I mean with like, they can decorate them, and like there is housing at most of the major cities. So greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon, an old woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an ul'dah citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, please speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. So, yeah, that's kind of just a small introduction. You also have all these little Ethernet shards that will let you warp around. You don't have to attune to them or anything, since there's so many and they're in every single one, and there's 2 sides because they have to have lots of housing, and they still don't have enough, actually. Like, there's a massive housing shortage in this game. So, that's that. Let's go report back, and then I guess we have to head west. Even though I was planning to go to the dispatch yard, I guess we're heading west. And then I still have to go back in and do the Pugilist quest. Also, we have gear that I need to equip. Here we go. Ha, and see? Our look also does change depending on what we wear, so as you can see now, I am wearing mostly different gear, at least what's been replaced so far. And You return. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and the chocobo? It's just not fair. Well, sorry. And that finishes that. I believe it was like 280. So we can now teleport to the residential district. Residential district Aethernet for the Goblet can be accessed through the ul'dah Aetherite. So that means the main one back in town will now let us warp right to a residential district. So we do need to take out these hammerhead beaks, the little orangish dots on the map. I guess they're like orangish, yellowish. It's kind of blends in with the map color, really. That was 5. Yep. So another thing that's gonna happen, like every time I get a new piece of gear that's not like you can buy or whatever, it's gonna bind to me, and as it binds, it's gonna it gains this thing called Spirit Bound, and 100% you can then retrieve a thing called a materia from it. At least it might not be till later, and also I just realized I need to change another thing on my UI because, you know, getting it all, I'm still trying to get it all done. I think I actually need to make this. I'll go with it. Alright. I just like to have some things really large so I can make sure I see them. Like, for instance, the information on the enemy I'm fighting. Because oftentimes, especially as we will get later in the game, it's going to tell you like very vital things about what, say, the boss is doing. But again, that is later. So anyways, we got our 5 feathers, so we now need to head down. So the giant tortoises over here are level 17. That's not scary at all. No. Got some rusty goblins, and there's more quests, and oh my gosh, we have a big batch of quests down there. Up there. We'll get there. Oh, trust me, we'll get there. Anyway, I'm missing a mount right about now. We don't get a mount for quite a while, actually. So, kind of stuck walking. And, well, you know, I guess starting adventure has to get their workout or something. That has to be it. So, there's a chocobo keep here. We probably could have actually taken a chocobo. Anyways, if we talk to him, I'm looking at to hire a chocobo port. I'm afraid I must have at this point. Birds are very fickle creatures and tend to become agitated around those with a certain lack of demeanor. Return once you've proven you can handle yourself, and I will personally see that you are assigned our best bird. So we actually can't do it until level 10. Oi! Alright. Hello. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from the spot. I have a leather and some feathers for you. Hammerbeak tail feathers and a leather? Dear God, this is from Oswald. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kiki Brew, it's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly, he hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of ul'dah have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving, really. How long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kiki-Boo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak tail feathers? The dolt does realize he's sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I have no intentions of stepping one elm from its hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Okay. So, what's your new quest for me? Reasonable doubt. Gatekeeper of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You have a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few other workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lass such as yourself just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Okay. Fine. Also, I see there's a delivery Moogle here. Fancy that. Felfafono has the look of a Lalafell dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Okay. Hey there, friend. A sure way into some easy gale if you're interested. When we require to break us away. Well, not much of fun. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin grease, and then deliver them to a hire by the name of Adelard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. Couldn't be more simple. Surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They only care for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now. I have no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is guild to be gotten. We're on the opposite side of the thing here. So anyways, we need to do a /doubt to this riled worker. Your ears working? I said piss off. Enough already. I'm leaving, but tell that bloody Kikipu this is the end of nothing. You hear? Nothing! Hello, delivery Moogle. You are going to deal with my notification issue. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed. If I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak dreaming about some beautiful Mooglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom capo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Aetheroids were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. For the moons, the poor, wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of. Capo. That is, until little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first, we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. But once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. And I personally promised to try and not read any along the way. Capo. Look what we have here. 20 new letters. God. Your mailbox is a complete other mess. There wasn't any room there, so I had to send back 4 letters. My box is literally full. You cannot carry any more campaign or molestation letters. Receiving the deliveries must first claim your items and discard the existing letters. Oh my gosh. So this is all my stuff from, like, getting various things. Like, see here. So yeah, we're just getting like a bunch of different stuff from like buying stuff, having played for a certain amount of time. Okay, look, a mount item. I don't even know if I can use it yet. Just a ton of stuff that we probably can't even use. I need to get rid of that notification. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that one? Okay, I think so. Alright. Take all. So much stuff. This is definitely for a flame reward. Bunch of minions, which we haven't even really gotten into because we haven't gotten in yet. And now this is for buying or getting the Collector's Heaven's Word. And all that stuff I got for playing. And extra stuff for playing. Oh my gosh. Me. Oh yes, I forgot. And can get the special items that give me more experience. Okay, here we go. Stormlight Collector's Edition. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. That's the one that's a level 70. That's the one that just by. Okay, so yeah, that's the one for Shadowbringers. Alright, and finally, Shadowbringers Collector's Edition. Alright. Wait. I should actually delete these anyway. Okay, we will delete them. Alright, I'm sending a request to receive my items. Sometimes it overflowed. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh my gosh, help! Oh, they're taking over. Oh goodness me. My address just gets spread up. I don't remember having to delete all these before. Do I have more? Now, see, I have an almost empty box. I think the answer is no. 8 new letters, thank you. Alright, what do we got? More stuff. Sultantree, since I've gotten like 3 of them now. Those let you change your look. Normally they are purchase items, however, you get some for, or you got some before for purchasing like certain versions of the game and stuff. Oh, handy. No, handy. Look at all this stuff that I totally got long after it was useful, so I never paid any attention. Okay, I think we have everything. Oh, good lord, my... How much of this is equipment in here? None of it. Okay, let's go... Alright, so some of my stuff I picked up in terms of that is actually better. So I'm gonna equip this one with strength in mind. And I'm also gonna turn off my helmet because that is ugly. So now if I try and hit recommended gear, it's gonna try and put me in the leather eye patch, even though this gives me more experience, which I do want. Also, this aetheryte earring is a little bit good. It's showing me more stats than I'm actually getting. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, now that that's finally taken care of, my inventory is an absolute disaster now, which yes, it also does bug me. Alright, so there's one of our workers we need to doubt, but we've got Danielle here. Getting your bearings. Danielle of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It's crafted by the goldsmiths of Esthime's lapidaries. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to its magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Goffredus. No doubt he's dawdling by the bazaar as always. Okay. Hello, O'Reilly worker. I'm going to doubt you. You Silver Bazaar folk are as annoying as all hells. I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. Okay. You do that. And I think the rest are back up here. So let's go back up. And now my messy inventory is bugging me, but hey, at least the notification's gone. And they're trying to introduce me to Fates. I am not ready to do Fates yet. Because there's going to be... Due to another event that's currently going on, there's going to be about 50 people doing it. Probably. I can't actually say for certain. So, Merchant and Mender, that's the type that will let you repair your gear and also purchase stuff. So, like, for instance, I could buy my level 5 weapon, but I'm pretty sure my level 5 quest is going to give that as a reward. Additionally, I could buy some gear from them, like, say, actually getting a belt, which is not till level 8 anyway. So let's just go back to doubting these riled workers. See if I can do this. Put the keyboard tray away quietly. I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Jeez. I mean, we are trying to get them to leave, but... Still. Persistent little thing, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell the Kikipu this ain't over. Alright, so... Let's go back to her. See what she has to say. Is there a bunch of people? Yeah, there is a bunch of people there. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so that their masters can buy them. Hammers were built to pound the ground here and to solve the foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and manses for Thanalan's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all up so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what you're used to. Aye, more people leave now than come, and aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire and craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Alright, and I think, for the most part, that wraps things up in there. Alright. I am dealing with this inventory thing now. Can I actually use these? Can. Oh man, I might have mount access. That would be nice. Okay, there's a cooldown on using items, unfortunately. I just don't have access to a chocobo, but I can access other stuff. Thanks to all of this. Yes. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Just want this stuff gone. Out of inventory. Okay, so Aetheryte tickets, they let you journey to an Aetheryte for free, and we got 53 of them, so. There is ways to get more in the game. Okay, inventory, we must deal with. Don't. Oh, let's first something else. Use. Almost there. Oh my gosh. Okay. The question is, can I actually use these? I don't know. Character mount. Oh my gosh, I might be able to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hit that one. Need to rearrange buttons over here, which if you have your stuff locked, you cannot do. Okay, let's pull that open. Nope. Unauthorized to summon mount. Well, game, be that way. I'm gonna summon a minion instead. We have a goblin following us. So that's a minion. Doesn't do anything. It's just a little friend to follow you. So anyways, let's kill some goblins. And this is level 8. It's fine. It's fine. So, you'll see as we go through the game that enemies are going to have attacks like that where they have like a notice thing around them. That's just to indicate where whatever attack they're using is going to hit. So you will want to get out of the way so you don't get hit. If you're in there when the server determines the attack is landing, then you get hit. Yes, sometimes you can get lagged and kind of get destroyed. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that can happen. Alright, and so, another thing that goes on is, now, pressing the wrong button. As you kill things that are higher level than you, you will get an experience chain. This will increase the amount of experience you get per kill, as long as you can keep the chain. No, it's not really worth killing random stuff out and about, because your main source of experience is going to be quests, not really from kills and all that. Alright, so we've got a magnetite out here, but if you'll notice it has like weird bad glow about it. Once you step in, an enemy will appear and come to attack you. And this is something that's gonna happen throughout the game. It is a mechanic they use for a long, long time, and I need to get all the way up there. I probably could have taken a shorter path, but I'm committed. I am committed. I'm going this way. Alright. So again, like I said, walk in, enemy appears. And that's what this quest is basically going to be. It appears. Again, 6 years, 7 years, however long it's been. It's been a long time since I've played this part of the game. And we do have a quest to turn in right there, but we will have to come back on by this way, so I'm gonna hold off for now. And yeah, our experience chain is now ended because, well, we killed stuff that was not qualifying, and we've taken too long. So anyways, jump up here, and we will get our last Earth Sprite we have to kill. So, let's us do that. The enemy is still about. The enemy was dying as I was clicking, and it was like, it's not still there. Let me free. Free me. Alright. Back out here, and right, it's for this guy. The guy who's like, yeah, let him take down all this place. Think of the money. Don't waste your time, last bullet. Oh, no, this is the compass one. Sorry. We already did that one. Blood compass done broke me eye. I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next, more than like. Are you sure? Hey, that Danielle asked out of you, did he? So that's to fix up the old compass and put it back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, Of a vessel that's barely seaworthy and scarce big enough for me alone. I have no crew, no hands to help with the haul. All bloody day at sea, busting me arse. Gets me a few gil at best. God's days ain't what they were. Time was you could scarce count the ships what used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or senior. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. That sounds like the attitude of a quitter. Tackle the problem. We're now level 7. Goblins of the Silver Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muggers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Gave it some more thought I did, putting back out the sea and all, but even with me compass fixed, I still ain't got me a lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers a few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with all me lures. Dozens all told. Must be you felled some earth sprites to get at the magnetite chunks. Am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back me lures. Suppose I can make do with just 2 of them. Couple of copper ones should serve for now. Yeah, for helping put a broken life back together. I am like seriously giving all these people like the stereotypical Western accent. I would know it's stereotypical because I am Western. And I never hear that kind of an accent. I think it's more like a Southwest thing, not West. But what do I know? I don't want to judge like that. Like, yeah. So, you can see I have right up here, we'll see the goblin muggers we need to take out. So, yeah, I was expecting these things to be ones that will want to either face, but no, I guess they aren't that mean at this level. We're going to use Bomb Toss. Again, it's going to be one of those things where you can see where it's going to land, and you will want to avoid it. Aha! And we also need to kill 4 of these for our thing, which I didn't see until it died, and then I saw the symbol up after the quest one went away. So that's handy, so I guess we'll kill 4 instead of just 2. Because that icon should appear after this one that goes down. Yep, there it is. So let's go ahead and take care of the 2 more. Okay, game, I hit that. Oi! Firecracker shower. I could probably still hit them when I'm having to get out of that one, but right now I don't feel like trying to deal with that. Because there's ways you can do that, but you kind of have to really be ready to, I guess. Where's this one? I can just go like that. So yes, you can run through enemies. They do not have a solid hit detection on them. That's very specified. So we got 1,300 experience for that, which is actually pretty dang good. Holy heck. I say that, we do need 6,000 to level. But, yeah, you can just run through enemies as long as, like, they haven't physically put up a barrier to stop you from doing that. So, which they will do. But, like, in general, like, it's a really good way to get out of certain things, especially if it's just, like, in front of them. You can just run literally, like, right under them. Or if you're behind it and attacking behind, you can just run right in front of them. They'll typically, unless you're the tank, you don't really want to be in front. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 gobblers to get me back out to sea and put me Daniel's hard at ease. I'll be damned, me old copperlers never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells, them goblins sure saw the banging up. Bah, ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be all his self telling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewhere. Maybe me compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was, ain't never called no place else home. Time to changing though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. So let's go ahead and grab those leather mitts. Didn't actually check to make sure they were the right thing, but I'm pretty sure they are. Alright, Kikibu has another thing, and search and seizure. Kikibu is searching for someone to help her with the land prospectors have set their sights on the Silver Bazaar, and it's a level 9 quest, oh my gosh! Aha, it has a cutscene to it. It's terrible, Arya. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. We've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kikipu? It's the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave, but foolish. Back from more, Kenrick. How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one elm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kikibu, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man, you couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or guilt of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place. I swear to the 12 above. I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I just let you destroy it. Stubborn girl. No matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'm not thinking of taking them down, were I you, in this futile fight, Kikibu. There are far more of us, and if you are truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. What have I gotten myself into? Are you pleased, the Writs of Seizure? You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. Alright, so let's tear down the Writs of Seizure, and you'll notice it has the scary orange glow around it. So we need to take out these level 7 hired hands. We're fine. I honestly thought my little goblin buddy was the enemy for a second because it's a Lalafell. A little tiny little short race. As a note, I am an Aura. I know I haven't really mentioned this yet, but yeah, it was added in Heaven's Word as one of the races. Since launch, they've added 3 races. And they have sworn no more. Because they have to, like, get all the gear set up to be able to go on them and all that. So anyways, take care of this guy. So this guy's a little thaumaturge, hired hand. It's fine. We'll beat him up and take them. I am being way too fast, apparently. It's like the enemy's dead. What do you mean the enemy is still around? Oy. Oy, 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 oy. Alright. At least my goblin isn't in the little wall of fill this time. Little gladiator. Using Rampart, which is a damage reduction skill that they can use. Alright, we've gotten rid of 3 so far. Only 1 more. We gotta save them, right? So can I equip those? No, I cannot. Not yet. Alright. Now we're up against the Pugilist, haha! And they're literally cheating because they're using a skill called Featherfoot, which players actually cannot use anymore. But what's basically happened is they've taken some skills out of the game, but they didn't remove them for enemies, so enemies can sometimes just use skills that we can't. You'll notice that a lot in the stuff leading up to level 50. I thought you might be along. Pity you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing over the seizure will be rubble within the hour. You mean these ones? Ritz! You! What have you done? But that means my men. No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon with far more fearsome company. You have made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the bazaar struck from the map. No, I will not rest until its name is right from every history book in Eorzea. Jeez. Be that way. Alright, what do we got? We did it! You're safe! So, Kenrick's gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words, putty paltry thing, but we would like to thank you, Arya. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now that I'll have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a vigil I welcome. I will stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll stand with you! You're the guy who was like, let them come. The guild's gone anyway. What are you? Saw what you did for us, having Arya here chase off Kenrick and all. It's true. There ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home, gods damn it. I, for one, ain't ready to give up on it just yet. This is home, and even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and most of all, thank you, Arya. There are no more fine garments of gold spun and brocade here, no more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish. But the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us. Our memories, our past, our history, that is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on, we'll do no less ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask of you, this letter. I wonder if you would deliver to Momodi for me when you next visit ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Well, I guess we're being sent back to ul'dah now. Sweet. If it weren't for the fact I do have that quest on the way, I would just warp back and use one of those Aetheryte tickets. But, well, we have a quest on the way, so I'm kind of eating my words of, oh yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah. Good job, Rinny. Alright, Adelard. I have a quest for you. The, greasing the cogs one. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand cogs from these hammers? God, I'd kill for a few bottles of Goblin grease right now. You mean like this? Goblin grease. Fafona must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of ul'dah elite. But the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are still pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structure start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. Yeah, me. I hear some last name Kivu holds the rights to the bulk of the land there, stubborn to a fault, that one, a bloody thorn in the side. And me. Don't forget about me. Alright. I'm going to return. I guess we can't actually teleport yet. We haven't actually learned that skill yet. It's fine. We can return. Return is free. It just has a 10-minute cooldown. So... let's us return to Momodi. We never actually made any progress in the story this time, but hey, we saved a place from demolition. I mean, can't really ask for much else, can we? We do need to do the Pugilist quest, though. Should do that. These are probably going to be longer parts, just in general, because I am trying to do the side stuff, and that does take time. And yeah, it's chill. I mean, let's screw it. Let's just keep going. Whatever. Like I said, we're just being chill here. Whatever. Just keep going. Oh my goodness, there is like a party going on here. What in the world is going on? What's all this then? You got something for me? Yes, I am going to progress as part of the story today, I swear. A letter now. Who would think to... Kikivo! I haven't heard word from that old gal in ages. How's it you're doing? Let's see here. That's Kikivo, all right. Time was I used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. That was back when it was still the busiest hub in Thanalan, mind you. Oh, Kikivo and I used to stay up till dawn talking about whatever girls do. Kikivo is the very heart and soul of that place. Hells, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced from the land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Gil to go. Oh, the Silver Bazaar will be rallying back to its former glory before long. In any case, I think the 12 of you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kiku and the Bazaar. So we can get a ring. So I want to say that. No, actually, I'm gonna take it. So now we are level 8. We have learned the action Second Wind. It's actually a role action, meaning that specific roles can use it, namely the DPS that aren't mages can use it. So I am actually gonna put it there. Alright, you go to the dispatch yard and also to the Pugilist Guild. So I'm just gonna walk. Screw it. Me and all my I'm just gonna take the shorter path. Yeah, let's walk. Whatever. Let's walk. So yeah, they're teaching us about role actions. Like I said, it's like specific jobs can learn these, and it varies depending on the job. Anyway. Harder than rock. So we are going to get a new weapon, even though we can now equip the level 8 one. Guildmaster Hammond wishes you to learn the basics of combinations. I've heard he explained it. You've been training hard, are you? Aye, I can tell by the lightness of your steps and the strength in your fists. I reckon you're ready for your next lesson. But before we begin, some warming up's in order. For this, I've scattered some gil across ul'dah. How will you to run around the city and pick it all up? Seriously? Now that the money's laying out there, so I want you to go about it like there's an ul'dah warband on your heels. In other words, I want you to sprint. course, you can't go on sprinting indefinitely. Your body needs to rest out well to reach burst of speed. That may sound elementary, but I'm telling you this to demonstrate a point. As a pugilist, it's essentially you learn to pace yourself in the fight, else you're liable to get worn out. When that happens, the fight's as good as over, and you'll be sorry if you had bet on it. So I feel like this is kind of like a leftover lesson, sort of, when TP used to be a thing, technical points, which they completely nixed when it came into the latest expansion. Was it the latest expansion? I think it was. Anyways, it used to be that all your skills would cost a certain thing, either MP or TP, and it would be like, you had to like pace yourself, and now you can kind of just basically spam skills, except, I mean, MP is still a thing for magic, but yeah. Yeah, so, that's definitely a thing I feel like is a bit left over. So we do have a guild somewhere around here. You'd think I'd know where, because I've done all this before, but it's probably, honestly, not right here. Well, I guess it's in here. Aha, there it is. Scattered coins. We could have gotten it from up above, probably. Oh, sorry, faded guild coins, but it's cool. We can just kind of jump our way back up. So now there, it looks like there's 2 south and 2 north. So let's go ahead and do that. Sorry, I guess it's 900 seconds, not whatever. So 9 minutes, or I don't know. I'm not doing the math right now. So there's another one. I think we can get it from below. Doesn't really matter because we do have to go up there. Oh, we can. But we do still have to go up here, so it still doesn't really matter. Alright. Let us find... There it is. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's 3, so now we need to go... I'm gonna use the Ethernet to go up to the Adventurers Guild and then go back down, because that's where the others are. Again, I could have probably optimized this more, but oh well. It's cool. You know, I do find it almost somewhat ironic that I'm someone who really doesn't like autosaves and like single save games in a Let's Play, and here I am doing an MMO where it's like active saving. Like, there is no going back, and that's always my like worry if I like mess something up or whatever. It's like, one take, that's all you get. I mean, I guess for like some stuff you get more, but details that we aren't into yet. So there should be right over there. Still having a little concert over there, I see. It's very loud if I move my camera that way. So let's not move my camera that way. And there should be last one right in here. Alright. I guess now I can just walk back to the guild because, well, I can just walk back to the guild. Because it's right over here and I've already done this once. Going back the other way wouldn't have really saved time. Hello, I'm back. That's my money lying out there last night. Yeah, I've got it. Oh my gosh. 500 gil? Cracky, this is good for a week's worth of... I mean, well done, are you? Now that you're all warmed up, we can see your lesson. A trial, to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalan. Here you'll find 4 large stones. Trial stones, they're called. Only you deal each of these stones a nice solid boot shine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites to sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again. Remember this, strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now off you go, Arya, and good luck. Yeah, well, yeah, you know... I don't think it's actually much faster to, take the 8th route, so we're gonna walk. I swear, I am continuing the story in this part. I'm just getting distracted by literally everything. Oi! It's cool. It's cool. Alright. Up there. I see. Back to wishing I could have a mount right now. I'm a little spoiled on that sort of thing, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness me. Sure would have been nice to be able to do this when I was over here doing the class, but hey! Optimizing. It's overrated. Alright, so there's our trial stones. Go ahead and just get to this one first. So Bootshine is our starting skill. They say Bootshine combo, but you literally just have to hit him with one skill. I don't think that's a leftover piece. I believe that's just kind of a thing that they say. I don't think they tend to say combo, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I don't know. I'm just musing over things that don't really matter overall right now anymore. Anyway. Alright, one more stone. Keep thinking he's actually gonna do something. It's not. Silly me. And my stuff is not back up. Shoot. Alright. Guess we're running. I can't even return back. Oh my gosh. It's okay. We can do this. It's not that far, right? So yeah, Sprint used to also be based on TP. Like, it would take a full bar of TP to use, and they eventually made it so it didn't take TP to use, and it was time-based. And now it's time-based with some limitations. Outside battle, it lasts 20 seconds. If you use it in battle, it lasts 10. Of course, if you use it and then go into battle, you still keep the 20 seconds. So that's at least something, I guess. It's okay. It's okay. I think after this, we can finally go to the dispatch yard. Oh my gosh. And we can also get a better weapon, so we can actually do some more damage. That'll be nice. Weapon upgrades are really, 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 really good. So you've given the Earth Sprites what for? Well done, Arya. By smiting stone and earth, you forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You are a knight endless fountain of vigor, Arya. I, just like myself in my younger days. This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course she's promising. She's training under a Hamon Holy Fist. That's our Master Hammond. Arya, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chuchodo. Chuchodo? Pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hammond's right hand. Although there's still much I have yet to learn, together let's strive for mastery of our art. Chichudo joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, was one other to be sure, but let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Arya's bright future we were discussing. I'm level 8. Which reminds me, did you collect my guild from her? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs. Yes, Arya's future with us is bright indeed. If she keeps up her efforts, she may well become the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time is ripe, I'll have another little lesson for you. At level 10, basically. Oh, I have to choose a piece of gear. Basically, I guess take a piece I don't have yet. So I guess I will... Or I could take 125 gil. Let's go ahead and just grab those. Alright, so... It's gonna be easier to just fix the headpiece. It's only for a little bit longer anyway, so... Yeah, alright, so yeah, the next quest is level 10. So we still have a level and a half to go for that. So, with that, we can finally head out to the dispatch yard and proceed the story, which is my goal before I end this, even though it takes an hour and a half of recording. We're progressing the story, dang it. Alright, I need to go... No. Actually, no, the other one would have been better, wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. I'm just amusing myself. It's okay. Alright. See where we need to go, so let's head there. So try to quietly set that down. Oh, hey, huge hornets. We need to kill those. Let us take care of that. So you can see our damage has definitely gone up. Also, we're kind of fighting level 1 enemies at level 8. So, you know, usually that means you also get more damage. But yeah, our damage is definitely up comparatively to what it was just a little bit ago. We need one more hornet. Then we are good to go. Alright. That was worth a whole 75 experience. Yippee! Because it was meant to be done at like level 2 or 1. Oh, we need snapping shrews. Fancy that. How many do you need? 4? Okay. I can do 4. I could just look it up in the log and check, but more interesting to just kind of run across them. Anyway, that was number 4. Alright, 410 experience. Ooh. I'm gonna do talk to Gege Nasu first. I haven't seen Kekazane since last night. Anyone? Yeah. Hey, what are you doing at that timetable? I've been looking all over for it. Got it from Kekazane, you say. What a useless drunk. I'll wager he was out all night again, chasing after skirts. That's it, the next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. And we can get some pants. Hooray! And I have to go around. I just want to check. Level 19, okay. Just had to see what level that was up there. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I'm Papa Jean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty tile, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12? No, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now, true Uldahns work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through the dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Cool. Good thing I totally got those boots. Gonna actually take the bronze piece. So those are just good for selling for some gil. Nothing to see here. Station Master Papashan has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. Cool. I can get a weapon I already have. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you could perform an errand for me. Just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. Isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Whoa, okay. Let's go ahead and put on the new pants. Alright. Where are you? You are way up there. What the heck? Alright. Hello. I have some pretzels for you. Halt, madame. I am going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Yes, sir? State your name and business. A Twilight Press from Papashan? By the gods, forgive me. You say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Yeah, after you threatened to arrest me? What in the world? This is not very nice. Not very nice at all. I might pop into this fate. Maybe. See what's going on with it. So fates are like open world mass battles sort of deal. No one's here. Okay. Not going to bother with it then. "12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights. The post will be the end of me. Well, at least you aren't threatening to arrest me. A Twilight Pencil? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn." That's good. That's good. Still nothing? Still nothing. Alright. Huh. Okay. Just looking at stuff. Alright. Hello. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. For me? From Papashan? A Twilight Pretzel, my favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Some kind of guard you are. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Alright, I delivered to your crazy batch of guards. One wanted to arrest me, one was like, okay, cool. One was like, I'm a coward. You return with a deal for your pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultantree sentries? Do they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. I am once again going to take the kill because I don't need the other weapons. What do you have? Arya, I just have this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you meet those Sultansworn. Oh my goodness. We've got some real story here. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I've been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultantree you met earlier assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. Apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. Should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Arya. It must not. You need to help me find her. Sure. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I instructed the other 6 to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. We need to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultantree. Good luck. Thanks. Alright. I need to head this way. And we're sprinting. Because I don't have a map. Where are we going? Right there? Oh, I guess people are finally there. Of course, I'm not. I am no longer over there, no longer have interest in doing it. So... I was up there. We need to go this way. Hooded Lalafell. Ooh, so when you see this little shiny glow, that means that it is an instanced area. Oh, Sultantree. You're about to enter an instant battle. Instant battle only occurs during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. So, level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Level 8. So because we're level 9, we're actually going to be brought down to level 8. And it's going to adjust our stats as so. Which is now introducing us to level sync. So level sync is a pretty big thing, generally used in Fates.
Oh, Sultantree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, Please stay in harm's way.
Gee. We only just met and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice you. Thanks. Thanks, mystery man. Oh, sorry. Handsome stranger. My bad. Alright, so now we can actually kind of deal with the fact we have positionals. So, this snap punch is actually higher damage if attacking from the side of the enemy. And we'll do 4 damage like so. Of course, this is level 12, and we're level 8. Good thing we have a friend here. Of course, I'm missing. Go figure. It's alright, though. It's alright. Just keep doing the positionals. So this is actually why, so you have the option to fight locked or unlocked. This is why I actually fight unlocked. I just find it easier to do positionals while also paying attention to the rest of the battle. So now we can deal with these ones. I guess I should leave it to him. He's doing way more damage than me. Alright, anyway, back to what I was doing. I'm missing like 2 HP. Okay, I was missing like 5 still. So you actually get the buff that will heal you over time. This is generally active during stuff like this, just to help out. Alright, so we got some more lesser ones for us to deal with. Limits to our hospitality. Are there, though? More? Cool. I'll just attack while I wait for them to show up. It's fine. Making me do less damage. Actually, it's about the same, because, yeah, so, something else just happened here. I actually missed Boot Shine, which meant I couldn't continue the combo, which means it broke, and I'd have to use Boot Shine again until it landed. So yeah, if you miss a piece of your combo, it does break. Duty complete.
Whew.
What in the... Me and my oven mitts.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, So hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Phew, that was a rush, all right. Oh my gosh. Whew. I think on that note, I have to go back to Papa Sean. I was gonna say I'm gonna head back into town, but I should go back to Papa Sean. Ugh, I wanted to call it fair, but I mean, let me go back into town. If this doesn't lead me into town after talking with him, then I'm just gonna go back in. Not that far. So, let us do that. Oh my gosh. So a lot happened, and without really much explanation as to anything. That's great. Thank the gods you returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble status were to be injured or worse? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean, you and the people of ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We'll find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. I cannot thank you enough, Arya. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilireth from boy-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? I see him at Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Arya, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. I was gonna say, where's my next quest? There you are. Step 9. Needs a reliable adventure deliver a gift of coffer and coffin. An adventurer, yes. If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask you. I have resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased the royal plantations of prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particular popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. Prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it for you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Seems like very important after we just protected the noble lady, I guess? Okay, and we also have a quest here. If Seizure doesn't come calling soon, I detect you a specimen, so sadly be past its prime. Hello, I'm here. Oh, so you already delivered the decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand will be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always a little just with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Cool. I'm gonna grab this quest and yeah, help me out this snipping shrew population. Thanalan has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say that it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We've even introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Last, they've been nigh eradicated by snipping shrews, burrowing critters native to these parts. Unless we save the earthworms, this entire plot won't yield as much as a single pumpkin next harvest. While you help us by thinning out the shrew population, the Shrew Hills would be the best place to start. You know what? I do need to call here. Like, I have stuff I actually do need to go do. And I've been sitting here for far too long, and I am probably actually going to split this into 2 parts after all that. Oh, I'm progressing the story. Whew. We'll see. I'm going to do it as one. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I'm going back to town, and I am going to call it there. So thank you folks for watching. In the next part, we will deal with some snipping shrews, I guess, and deliver a pumpkin. And exciting business for a budding adventurer, right? Yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keeping content like this. You can find the links for that in the description. All links to be on social media. So thank you again so much for watching. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Oh my god.